High above the desert floor, a spectacle awaits. Bryce Canyon stretches before you, a panorama of vibrant orange and red rock formations. Thousands of hoodoos, those strangely captivating stone pillars, stand like silent sentinels. This isn't a canyon carved by a river, it is an amphitheater eroded by frost, wind, and rain over eons. Each step you take reveals new details, hidden windows in the rock, delicate arches, and towering spires. The Paiute people, who have lived in this region for centuries, call it Ankakuwasa Wits, red rocks standing like men in a bowl-shaped canyon. Their name speaks to the magic of this place. As the sun dips below the horizon, the colors of Bryce Canyon intensify. The hoodoos glow with an inner fire, casting long shadows across the landscape. The air cools, carrying the scent of pine and juniper. Bryce Canyon is a feast for the senses, a testament to the power of nature's artistry. The story of Bryce Canyon is etched in stone, a tale told over millions of years. Imagine an ancient lake, vast and shallow, covering this entire area. Sediments, carried by rivers and streams, slowly settled on the lakebed. Layer upon layer they accumulated, compacting over time into the rock we see today. Then the uplift began. The Colorado Plateau, the massive block of land encompassing Bryce Canyon, rose thousands of feet. This uplift exposed the sedimentary layers to the relentless forces of erosion. Frost wedging played a key role. Water seeped into cracks in the rock, freezing and expanding, slowly widening the fissures. Rainwater, slightly acidic, dissolved the calcium carbonate that cemented the rock. Wind, carrying abrasive sand particles, sculpted the softer layers, leaving behind the harder rock. Over millennia, this process of erosion shaped the landscape into the fantastical formations we see today. Bryce Canyon, despite its harsh conditions, teems with life. From the canyon rim at over 9,000 feet in elevation down to the Paria River Valley floor, the landscape changes dramatically. This creates a variety of habitats, each supporting a unique array of plants and animals. Ponderosa pines and Douglas firs dominate the higher elevations. Their sturdy branches stand up to the weight of winter snow. Lower down, pinyon juniper woodlands thrive. These drought-tolerant trees provide food and shelter for a variety of animals. Mule deer with their large ears are a common sight. They browse on leaves and twigs, their movements surprisingly graceful. Keep an eye out for the elusive mountain lion, the apex predator of this ecosystem. Their tracks in the snow tell a story of stealth and power. Echoes of the past human history in Bryce Canyon. Long before European settlers arrived, Native American tribes called this area home. The Paiute people for centuries have lived in harmony with this land. They gathered pinyon nuts, hunted game, and found spiritual connection amongst the towering hoodoos. Mormon pioneers were among the first Europeans to lay eyes on Bryce Canyon. Ebenezer Bryce, for whom the canyon is named, arrived in the 1870s. He described it as a hell of a place to lose a cow. The canyon's beauty, however, was not lost on everyone. In the early 20th century, efforts to protect Bryce Canyon began. In 1923, it was designated as a national monument. 5 years later, it became Bryce Canyon National Park, ensuring its preservation for generations to come. Guardians of the Canyon. The responsibility for this natural wonder now falls upon us. Bryce Canyon National Park, like all national parks, faces challenges. Climate change threatens to disrupt delicate ecosystems. Increased visitation puts a strain on resources. Park rangers work tirelessly to educate visitors about the importance of responsible tourism. Stay on designated trails to protect fragile vegetation. Pack out everything you pack in, leaving no trace of your visit. Support organizations dedicated to conservation and research in Bryce Canyon. Your contributions will help ensure that this natural amphitheater continues to inspire awe and wonder for generations to come. Bryce Canyon, a timeless legacy. As you stand at the rim of Bryce Canyon, gaze upon the hoodoos and breathe in the crisp mountain air, remember this: you are witnessing the culmination of millions of years of geological and ecological processes. These formations are not merely rocks, they are chapters in Earth's history. Treasure this experience, share your stories and photographs, but most importantly, share your passion for protecting this natural wonder. The legacy of Bryce Canyon, a legacy of beauty, resilience, and interconnectedness, depends on our stewardship. Let us ensure that future generations inherit this natural masterpiece untouched and unspoiled.